Hello, everyone. It's Misty Magdalena Grace. Happy Monday. Oh my gosh. Whoo, what a day, huh? I don't know about you, but I was feeling all the feels, and I'm so grateful that I had this scheduled. So I'm just clearing the space, inviting you to. This is a time sensitive activation, just so you know. This is recorded on 7/6. July 6, 2026. And we're getting ready for the 7/7 portal. So I'm going to dive right in because this is, if you don't know what this is probably not for you. 7/7 is a big activation, and Neptune is going into retrograde. This is the Sirius portal, and I'm not saying like SERIOUS. This is SIRIUS, which is the brightest star in the sky, also known as the dog star. So this is also connected to Isis, connected to Lionsgate, connected to Mary Magdalene, and all the things that if you follow me for a while, I'm very passionate. If you're new to my channel, welcome. You can learn more at magdalenagrace.com. And if you see value in what you're experiencing today into my new community, please hit the like, subscribe, and the share button. Sharing is caring. This month, July, it's one of the reasons I'm doing this, quite candidly. This month is the most pivotal turning point in our planet's history. And I don't say that lightly. I'm also not saying that to like incite any fear or projection of what you should or should not do, or FOMO, fear of missing out. None of that. I just want to bring awareness, because there's a lot of people going through a lot. Health issues, financial crises. I'm coming out of a divorce, and the gifts keep on giving with that. And truly, relationship issues are on the rise. Addiction, suicide, mental health. Let's face it, we're at a very pivotal point in our planet and the planetary awakening. So look at this as like a reset button. This month is like a reset of our planet and an opportunity. I'm going to have a whole silver lining with this. An opportunity to really step into your power, to let the shit go that doesn't serve you. I've done a lot of shadow work with Carl Jung. I've done a lot of, if you've been following me for a while, I've been doing a lot of work, introspection, self-inquiry. That's the only way we change the things out here. Like for me to have the courage to divorce my now ex-husband, I had to go inside. And it wasn't about blame, although I have a lot of data and evidence as to why someone should divorce someone like that. At the end of the day, I chose that person. Maybe you chose that job. You chose that parent. That's what I believe. And it's all written in the stars. So Sirius being a star, as above, so below, as within, so without. So again, everything that happens out here for us is triggering stuff within us. Truth be told, I spent half this morning crying and just purging more sadness, more grief, more disappointment. Are we ever done, Magdalena? I don't know. At this point, I think anybody who's a Gen Xer or a millennial, we are the bridge. We are the bridge. We are the way showers. Our ancestors have called us to participate in this time. And you and I, if you're, again, between the ages of like 40 and 55, maybe, we're the bridge. Anyone that's a boomer, an older Gen Xer, or like younger millennial, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, we all have our part to play. As Shakespeare said, the world is a stage and we are all players in this, right? This drama, this movie, this 3D, this simulation. I've heard it all from all of my teachers and people that I follow that are experts in astrology. Like everyone's just baffled by the projections, the shadow, the light, the positives, the negatives, the polarization, the separation. We're breaking free from that. But in order to really break free from that, we got to go within. So that's what this is about, this 7/7 Sirius portal activation. So if you want to join, this is a sacred yes or a sacred no. You got to be all in or don't do this. Okay. This is meditation, breath, and activation. So I would encourage you to sage, smudge, light a candle, put some incense, maybe some soft music. I'm not going to play music so that you can do that if that's for you. So the whole idea behind this is to awaken the inner child, the inner mystic, the inner guru, the inner teacher, the inner Christ, the inner whatever is the thing that really speaks to you. Because that's the key here is I'm not you and you're not me. So the whole idea is that we are a collective fractile of the universe and we all have our own experience. And we all are our god, goddesses. We all have our own reflection of what's above, below, in, out. I understand astrology now more than I care to admit. And literally, we all have been given certain codes to be a certain way. I'm a double Virgo with an Aries moon. Like, oh my gosh, I'm intense. And I have fallen in love with that, right? But I hated that for a really long time. I judged myself accordingly. So until I went within, and honestly, it was actually July, just so we know, July is Mary Magdalene month. This is a time, the 7/7 portal, where you can experience an invitation to deepen trust into your intuition. Prince was like 7, right? The song. All 7 and we'll watch them fall. I believe he was talking about the 7 chakras, but that's just me. Number 7 has long represented spiritual awakening, divine wisdom, inner knowing, sacred study, and of course, the 7 chakras. Christ himself said the kingdom of heaven lies within. So it's not about the doing. The 7/7 is about the being and things that come through stillness and introspection. So whether you see this as an energetic portal, symbolic of July, Mary Magdalene, number 7, Prince, intuition, or simply an opportunity to pause with intention. This is meant to be a sacred checkpoint. I'm recording this on July 6th so that you have the whole entirety of 7/7 because we're also going into a Neptune retrograde. Holy shit. Your dreams are going to get intense. Mine last night, I woke up and I thought I was having a psychedelic trip. True story. True story. Took me a while to move through. If I didn't have the tools, I wouldn't even be able to do this recording right now. True story. Because I was all sorts of bent out of shape. So if you had a weird day, if you've been more tired, more fatigued, your dreams have been more wild, you're probably like me and more influenced by all of this. So answers rarely come from striving. Answers always come from the feminine, the stillness, and the shadow. So July is also the halfway point of the year. This is also technically, depending on which hemisphere you are, like here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summer, it's fun, it's play, it's vacation. We're softening emotionally, reconnecting with nature, nurturing our family time, going to the cabin if you're wherever you are in Minnesota, whatever. days are longer. I get it in different parts of the country, it's shorter. But the question for you, and I want you to write this down: where am I ready to stop surviving and begin fully living? Where am I ready to stop surviving and begin fully living? So I'm going to take you on a journey to answer that question and process it and do your thing. So after you have written that down, hit the pause on if you're on the replay. Let's do some breathing. Part of Tantra and part of what I teach as a yogi and a mystic is meditation, breath, embodiment. That's where all the answers lie. Not out there, somewhere else within. So go ahead and close your eyes. Place one hand over your heart, one over your belly, solar plexus if you want. So solar plexus is the home of empowerment, sacred truth. If you're a woman, your womb, your belly button, navel, or as a man, wherever you feel is a natural place for it to fall. Breathe in for 4. Go ahead. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do this again. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And exhale for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Allowing your nervous system to settle, going back to normal breathing. Keeping your eyes closed. Taking a moment to just imagine roots extending from your feet deep into Mother Earth. Hopefully your feet are firmly planted on the floor. See those roots representing your root chakra, your ancestral roots. Even if you don't know your lineage, that's okay. Continue to breathe deep and fill the belly, chest, expand the solar plexus. Feeling safe, supported, held, inhaling love and light and possibility. And exhaling, releasing old timelines, ancestral gunk, past life stuff, childhood stuff, okay? Let's do one more deep inhale. Go ahead, inhale deep. And exhale. And just maybe even taking a moment and reflecting before we open our eyes and journal. Grab a journal if you don't have one already. Thinking about the past few days, weeks, year, what has been holding you back? Thought, feeling, memory, toxic relationship, person, thing. Part of this 7/7 portal is letting go of those external validation attachments, parents, family, religion, city, job, partner, societal expectations. Where have you been searching outside yourself for answers that you already know are within those 7 chakras? Go ahead and take one more deep inhale. And exhale. All right. If you know me, I am a teacher at heart. I was a college professor several years at the MBA level, so master's level. And I'm not just, saying that to whatever. Part of the awakening and the awareness is reflection and journaling. So I'm going to give you a couple of journal prompts. I already sort of planted one. Where in my life have I been searching outside myself for answers? I already carry within. Where in my life have I been searching Outside myself for answers I already carry within. And then I'm going to give you a couple journal prompts, though this is something that you're going to want to come back to the replay if you're seeing this live and pause the video right now. This is an activation to be done really anytime between the 6th, 7th, or the 8th. The 6th, the 7th, or the 8th. And I suppose if you're catching this even later, that's okay. This content is timeless, especially for the month of July. So here's a couple more journal prompts for you to ponder as we head into the 7/7 portal. Next one. What cycle, identity, or fear is now complete? So what cycle, identity, or fear is now complete? So what are you releasing? And we do have a new moon next week. We just had a full moon, so we're like in the midpoint. But what is really holding you back from tapping into that internal wisdom? And this next one is so good. Write this down. So the number 7 symbolizes wisdom, okay? Intuitive wisdom, life wisdom. This is key. This is so powerful. What wisdom has my greatest challenge been trying to teach me? This is a potent one for me. I'm going to be doing this along with you. Not right now, but what wisdom has my greatest challenge been trying to teach me? And again, I'm going to give you a few seconds of silence just to work through that. For those who catch this on the replay, hit the pause button. So now, maybe to also help tap into something else that may need to come through, because a lot of times we get into our left brain, right? And we are stuck. The answers and the clarity can't come because you're stuck in that left brain and you're too busy. You're in the doing, right? So go ahead and close your journal. Just a short 5 minutes or less visualization. Closing your eyes and breathing into the belly and the chest, feeling that expansion again inside of yourself, calming, tapping into the parasympathetic central nervous system. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, returning to your heart space, getting to your body. Visualize, imagine, intend, stand beneath a brilliant, bright night sky. And you see that Sirius blue-white star. It's like it's got a bluish tint to the white hugeness of it. And if that doesn't come through, maybe you see Christ, divine source, light, whatever you want to call it, higher self, divine mother. Allow that light to begin pouring gently through the crown of your head. And as you see that light coming into your head, filling your mind with clarity, then down through the throat with truth, your heart with compassion, your solar plexus with confidence, your womb or sacral with creativity, and your root chakra with safety, grounded security. And as you see the light going through the 7 chakras, you're dissolving every old story that says, I'm too late, I'm not enough, I'm too much, I have to struggle, I have to earn or work hard to receive love. So seeing those beliefs dissolve like a mist in a morning sunlight, and silently or out loud, since you're in the your own home, repeat after me. I trust the wisdom already living within me. I release what no longer belongs in this chapter. I welcome and receive divine guidance with an open heart. I choose love over fear, grief over gratitude, acceptance over anger, alignment over effort. I choose the highest path for my greatest good and the good of all. So go ahead, imagine, visualize seeing yourself, your future self, rather, in the next 6 months. Because the retrograde that starts on July 7th, the 7/7 portal, goes through December. This is perfect timing. See your future self in December 2026. Notice their posture, their peace, their confidence, their joy, and ask them, this is 6 months from now, your future self, what one thing would you have me remember today? What one thing would you have me remember today? And receive this free from judgment. Go ahead, I'll give you some silence. Again, for sake of time, replay, pause. This will be online for forever. And once you have the answer to that question, what one thing would you have me remember today? Now we're going to do embodiment activation. So part of what I love, and I'm going to say this as positively as I can, there's a lot of meditation teachers, a lot of gurus out there that say, oh yeah, just meditate. But if you don't embody this activation, it's no different than going to school and listening to your talk. So, and this is your embodiment, not my suggestive embodiment. I've been in the self-help movement for ways, religions, they manipulate the embodied activation. So I will say, if you don't have an embodied activated response in this next few minutes, then you're still too in your left brain. You're still too in the masculine patriarchal energy and the old systems, the patriarchal system. So then we definitely need to talk how we can unlock that. So go ahead, rub your hands together. This is the left and the right side, the feminine and the masculine. Feeling that warmth, feeling the energy, and even just taking a moment and just like holding the hands apart. Whew. I'm feeling that movement myself. And now left hand first on your heart, right hand on top. I'm going to call and respond. Three, well, actually, yeah, three phrases. We're going to say it 3 times. Repeat after me. I remember. Continue to breathe deep. I remember. I remember. Inhale. Exhale. Then over your third eye, that's the intuitive center. Intuition. Inhale. I remember. I remember. Last one. I remember. And then last one. This is for both men and women, but I'm going to speak to you separately. Putting over your sacral chakra. That's the second chakra. So right around belly button, navel. So for men, this is, your sacral. For women, this is your womb. Your womb is the womb of all creation, creativity, play, sensuality for all of you, men and women. Inhale, I remember. I remember. I remember. I'll give you a few seconds to write stuff down if you want to write something down. We're going to close with a 7-minute chakra light activation, okay? And I'm actually going to time myself, 7 minutes total. So if you don't know anything about chakras, don't stress. However, I can't emphasize enough that we're 60% energy beings. This spine and central nervous system that carries us, that carries our soul. And so this 7-minute chakra light activation is meant to help you connect with the 7-7 portal at a deeper embodied level, okay? So now close your eyes. Get my timer out. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, inhaling deeply into the root chakra, sacral, into your belly, if you don't know what I mean. Imagining that brilliant white gold light descending from above, whether it's a star, the moon, the sun, Christ, whatever. Seeing it come through from above. And now we're going to tap into the root chakra. And if it feels right, repeat after me, seeing that light actually coming in from beneath you. We'll say the earth. Repeat after me. I am safe. I belong. The earth lovingly supports me. And because the root chakra is connected to the earth, to our ancestors, and to red, I want you to visualize a deep ruby red ball swirling at the base of the spine. Imagining letting go of fear, scarcity, and survival patterns, and anything you inherited through your family line, your ancestors, whether you knew them or not. See that white gold light descending from above and just clearing all of that. Go ahead. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Now we'll move into the sacral chakra. Repeat after me. I am worthy of joy. I receive abundance with ease. My creativity and sensuality flows freely. Seeing an orange ball of light swirling through the womb, the pelvis, the hips, the sacral chakra, if you're a man, and seeing that guilt is being released and you're welcoming pleasure. Allowing yourself to receive. Breathing in deep into and seeing that orange light ever flowing like a disco ball into your sacral. Inhaling one more time, inhaling that orange light and letting go. Now we're heading to the solar plexus, place of power. Repeating after me. I trust myself. I'm going to repeat that. I trust myself. I honor my truth. I choose courage. Courage of a lion as we head almost into Leo season, but yes, in the month of July. Seeing golden sunlight, like a ball of golden yellow light, expanding through that area. That's the sternum, the digestion. Seeing the people pleasing, the fawning, the perfectionism, the addictions, and the self-doubt dissolving, and feeling that courageous inner Leo, the lion, fire returning. Go ahead and inhale that yellow golden light. And exhale. Now we're going up to the heart chakra. This is a big one. Those first three, though, laid the foundation for this one. Heart chakra. Repeat after me. I forgive. I receive love. I let go of grief. I live with an open heart. Now seeing an emerald green light filling the chest. Beautiful, like a ball of light, just radiating like a disco. Imagining every heartbreak, every grief-filled moment, every rejection, turning that grief into gratitude. It's fertile soil for so much love, compassion, and forgiveness. Feeling yourself in this moment, giving and receiving love. With ease. Now we're moving up to the throat, the blue color. Repeat after me, inhaling, take a deep inhale. And repeat after me, my voice matters. Speak with love and truth. I honor my authentic expression and boundaries. Speaking your boundaries is key. So seeing that blue light, whatever version of blue, doesn't matter, light, dark. Seeing that blue disco ball of light flowing through your throat, maybe even like breathing like a cat, a lion, vocalizing, toning on. Releasing every moment you swallowed your truth. You suppressed your truth. You shut yourself down. I did that. Inviting your voice home. Now take another deep inhale. Exhale. Heading into the third eye activation. Almost done. Repeat it after me. I trust my intuition. I see clearly. My inner wisdom guides me. So see like almost like that purple indigo light coming from the center of your forehead, that ball that's swirling, getting rid of disillusionment. Allowing answers to arrive from the intuition, not forcing book knowledge. And seeing what quiet knowing, gnosis, comes from within. Inhale deep. And last but not least, the crown chakra at the top of your head. Repeat after me. I remember who I truly am. I am connected to my ancestors. I receive divine, loving downloads. So the crown chakra is like a transition from the violet, indigo, white lotus blossoms above your head. So you're seeing that light pour through your entire body now. Every chakra now glows together. Imagining yourself standing inside a radiant pillar of light extending from the heavens through your body, deep into the core, center, heart of the earth from Sirius, remember? And from above and below, you are grounded, you are connected, you are whole. So I'm going to invite you to pause in silence and just breathe in deep. Let's do a couple more. Breathe in deep. Let's do one more for good measure. Inhale. And in this moment of finality, as we close, I want you to call in or notice one word, one feeling, an image that wants to accompany you through this second half of 2026. What calls to you? What do you notice? Feeling, thought, memory, emotion, word. Could be the theme of the second half of the year. Carry it with you. Trust it. Let's go ahead and take one final inhale. Inhale deep into the belly. And exhale. Open your eyes and write down that word, that feeling, that thought, that image. And as a good yogi, I'm just going to close with one final satnam. Namaste. The goddess in me honors the God and the goddess in you. And just know, if you need more assistance, if you need more guidance, I'm here for you. You can reach out to me at magdalenagrace.com or go ahead and email me at info@magdalenagrace.com. As you go through this, I'm just going to say it, massive transformation this month. Please don't hesitate to reach out. If you saw value in this and you want to come back for more portal activations, we'll be back here for the 8-8, the 9-9, the 10-10. You may not know even what this whole means, but if you were drawn here, it's not by accident. So please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can always check out my future events. I have a lot here in Minneapolis and San Diego coming up in the next month or two. magdalenagrace.com. Until next time, here's to your best health, your best wealth, your best relationships by going inward and trusting that wisdom that comes through you, not out there, not the external validation points. Thanks for tuning in.